begin to take note of so that we would know how to pray. Amen. Now, I do believe in counseling. I'm 100% believe in counseling. But I believe that sometimes you got to cast the devil out before you put counseling in. Because you educating the spirit, and no matter what you counsel the devil, and that devil came out to counsel, come on, you don't belong here, get out of here. They're just not going to come out that way. Amen. And a lot of times we try to counsel over situations we just don't want to handle or face or confront. Amen. And because we think that's the side way into, dealing with something. If we say it real nice to you, if we call it something else, maybe you'll be more apt to identify and confront it and recognize you need to be delivered from it. Right. Here, and I want to do this another angle than Sunday, because you have to understand that whatever spirit that's been chasing you, it's been chasing you from your childhood. And many of you, what you're dealing with the residue that's been built up over something that you never dealt with or challenged, whether it's lust, whether it's perversion, whether it's anger, because you can see anger in little kids, like I've seen little kids and they just, and they family thinking that's cute. I said, it's a devil. It's cute right now. He's balling up his hand, he's shaking his head and moving side to side, but it ain't gonna be cute when he grows up and he's 17 and 19 and he's threatening you and he's challenging you and you're afraid of him because you're afraid of the anger, you're afraid of the violence that's him because you refuse to deal with this thing that was hovering over this child. And what God is trying to get us in a position, in a place for you to recognize what's following you so you'll know what to fight, because whatever's following you, you're gonna face it in your future. It didn't stay in your past. What it did, it ran ahead of you. When you got over it, when it wasn't able to capture you, and it come to meet you because it understands that because you dealt with it in your past, you think that it's over with. But it comes to confront you. That's what the Bible talks about. When the spirit goes out of a man, it goes and gets 7 spirits worse than itself, and they go back and they return to that same house. He coming to meet you again. He's not just giving up and saying, "Oh, I lost. It's over. I'll give up." No, that spirit says, "I refuse to lose." And that's what you have to recognize. That's what you have to tell the devil. I refuse to lose because I'm a winner. And the Bible said, greater he that's in me than he that's in the world. I'm more than a conqueror. No, I'm not just going to win. I'm going to teach others how to win. And we're going to be consistent winners. Amen? Amen. When we deal with it, and I want to go back up to verse 16, because we kind of went over 14, 15, 16, and it said he asked the scribes what question he's dealing. And this is a lot of times why deliverance can't take place, because somebody's always trying to throw what needs to be dealt with on a question about something that has nothing to do with the subject matter. The enemy always wants you to question something that takes away from the validity of something God is trying to deal with you about. And so what the enemy do, the enemy says, you know what, rather to deal with this, rather than be confronted by this, let's deal with something way over here that's on a whole nother spectrum to shine the light off the strong man. That's why people can't get delivered, because the real strong man that's there, we deny that strong man and deal with another little issue that ain't ever feeding that strong man. You know what I'm saying? All we're going to do is replace that spirit with something else. But if you don't get to the core of what you're dealing with, you don't get to the essence, and you don't get to the heart of what you're dealing with, it's going to be an issue. It's going to be a challenge. You're going to be faced with a lot, because that same thing, it's going to come back. It's going to meet you. That same thing, it's going to come back with a vengeance. That same thing, it's going to come back with company. See, what you must understand, that thing you want, God gave you the power and the authority and the grace to overcome. When you don't give that thing going to come back with company. When those spirits came back, they came back with 7 other spirits worse than it, because they ain't coming back to lose. They're coming back to take over. Jesus. But we feel like, oh, if I don't deal with it, I'll be okay. And later, you better, when you see the sign of the prayer, you find yourself sleeping too much. You get on up, and you have to walk outside, and you have to walk around the mall, and you got to go somewhere, go visit some friends. But what you can't do, you can't lay in that bed and know you're laying in a place that's gonna almost suck you up like a vacuum. And before you know it, you won't want to see nobody. Now you don't. Not only do you not want to go nowhere, now you don't want to see nobody. If you don't want to see nobody, now you don't want to talk. Now you don't want to talk. Now you don't want to even holler move. Now you don't. That thing out there, people talking about, you know, I lay in bed, I ain't take a bath, baby. When you get there and that devil got you, when you so funky, you don't want to wash your tail. Then you can stick both your hands down your throat, throw that devil up, and run out the house and bathe in the dirt, and bathe in the dirty lake, the river, the beach. You run something, don't even take no bath at home. That devil got you till you don't bathe. You know that's a nasty devil, amen. You run, amen. Lord have mercy. Listen, it says that now, and many of the multitude, one of the multitude answered said, Master, I brought him to be my son, which have a dumb spirit. And I talked about Sunday about how this, the other versions say, I brought him my only son. And so I was saying that God, the correlation, God knows like when you sacrifice, this all you got. And God knows when you at the last, when you at the bottom, and this is all you got, and you got that enough. And but you know, it's a good place. You go, oh, I want to get down to my last dollar. Baby, that's a place of faith.
That's real.
Your last dollar, your last day, time running out. You want to panic, but that's the time of God to move.
Lord.
That's the
Because
truth.
those deadlines will provoke your faith. Come on here. As long as you got 30 more days, honey, you'll be lazy, and you won't get on until the 28th day.
That's
As
real.
long as you know you got time, you know, just like you did them papers, you got 3 days, you wait until the last day, down to the wire. You know, you study, you know, the day before, 2 days before. You know better, but because of time, you won't surrender. Come on here, somebody. It's when you got time that God uses time to provoke your faith.
That's real.
Amen.
That's
It
real.
ain't, he could have did the first day, but you too lazy, you too inconsistent.
Help me, Lord.
But one thing, time will make you desperate.
That's the truth, Sam.
God ain't moved by time, but we are.
That's
True.
We creatures of time. Oh, what time? What's going on? I ain't got much time. I gotta go, you know. The eggs, you know, come on, in the sperm, they can't even swim no more, you know. You think all this, you begin to think all these terms of aging and thinking that and you have no faith in the power of God. And what I love about God, he keep giving us symbols and examples of people who he operate outside of time to know that he's not conditioned by time.
That's real.
It's that was 99. I know, but okay, then. The Bible says she stopped and got her cycle again. Read the scripture again. Her time of flower had passed. Menopause. It don't stop. But in order for her to produce a baby, had to come back. Because baby need blood. So it's like, oh, she got her cycle back. Like, you have to think, it's still scientific, it's still realistic.
Right.
Like, so God can give you back something that was taken away.
All right.
God can restore something that was gone. He can do it when it's for his own.
Hallelujah.
See, what you understand about God and God created effort and his power is that whatever thing that's going to manifest his glory, he'll do whatever it takes for it to be done. All he want to know if you're willing for it to be done in you. So what he said, we talked about that spirit that won't let you talk. I want to deal a little bit with this common spirit.
Go.
Not just dead end of it. Not that you can't hear, you can't talk. I want to talk about this spirit that makes you where you can't communicate. Every time you get mad, this devil grabs your mouth. Now you can't talk. But when God tell you shut up, your tongue you can't take it. That's how I know it's a lie.
Jesus.
Because that same power, you shut up when people talking to you, you can't open your mouth. You got control. You choose not to talk.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You want to be dumb. You don't want to look dumb, but you're a man acting dumb. I got a problem with this spirit that don't want to speak out, but don't mind acting out. Because see, some of y'all got spirit that act out of you, but it won't speak out of you. So what they know is that people will, if you become verbal, there'll be confrontation. But when people act out in the spirit, people just look over it. Come on, somebody.
Jesus.
They look at me like, Lord, whatever. But if somebody say something, they bring it back. Oh, catch yourself, bring it back. But when they see them acting, you don't do anything. I want to talk about this spirit because we see the spirit of depression, spirit of heaven, and spirit of, but ain't nobody saying nothing until somebody say they want to commit, they kill themselves.
Right.
Like, you know, you don't need to kill yourself. Well, what it look like them acting like they want to kill themselves when you see them letting themselves go down and you see them seem like they don't care and they become despondent and they unresponsive. And, you know, they start talking crazy, dressing off, and they, you know, the vigor of life is done drained out of them. They're not excited about life, and you see their communication that they are ostracizing themselves and isolating themselves, and we say, like we don't see what's going on. But you know, when you check people and say, listen, you acting like you depressed or heavy, and that's a devil, people instantly get mad. I'm not depressed. I'm not. What is the devil then? What is this devil? Because the minute you shut down and you can't talk, it is a spirit. Because if ain't nothing you saying initiate or igniting that, then why are you changing your behavior? If it ain't you, then it's evident that there's something else controlling you. Acting funny. Okay, but then I'm talking to that company you got that acts funny in you. Because no, you're not acting funny. But something in you is acting funny because you're not behaving the same way you used to. Right? So we know there is something wrong, but we don't want to deal with it, so we just let you act out. We go talk about you with Sister Red Dress and Brother Blue Coat instead of dealing with the manifestation of this spirit walking in people. We got to get tired of seeing these spirits walk around and not identify. Listen, depression, where you going? Because we're not allowed to be walking all the way around up in here. Harvey, don't become walking around up in here.
Come
Every
on
time
now.
you turn around, you talking like you got the pole mouth. You ain't never gotten that. You speaking and releasing the spirit of poverty. And then guess what? You gonna live in what you talk. You keep talking like that. Lying because you scared somebody gonna ask you for something. Deceiving because you stingy and selfish. That's what some of y'all in this dilemma right now. Because you keep talking, oh, I ain't got nothing, I'm broke. Okay, then God say you are as you say. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. You the one say you ain't got nothing. The devil didn't say it. God didn't say it. That's what you said. And no, it was a lie. I mean, what I'm saying is that my money I'll allocate it to you. You didn't say that. You said you were broke and you wasn't.
All right.
And you didn't, because we don't want to tell people. It's a shame. That's how you know it's a spirit of pride and selfish. You don't want people to know you're selfish. Instead of saying I'm selfish, I just want what I got for myself. Nobody gonna be honest about that and be willing to share that because they still want to be looked on like you're a goody two-shoe, like you're a proper Christian. Yeah, because proper Christians have to be giving and loving, and the fact that you're selfish and stingy, it don't correlate with the life of Christ.
Right.
So what we do, we lie.
Jesus.
Well, I don't have it. I don't have it on me, but you got it. Whether it's on your credit card, whether it's on your ATM card, whether it's in your, you got it. My account is in overdrive. Yeah, because you didn't switch it over. You ain't connected to your savings account and you didn't turn no money over. You got it. But what we do, we're so selfish that we never consider the needs of other people because they're not saying to you, I gotta leave. I ain't got no help in here now. God looks at that because that spirit of selfishness and pride and say, I don't care about you. I'm just concerned about myself, what my needs are, what I need for myself, what I'm going to do. See, you will be never the one to get what God has because God can't trust you. Joy comes from Jesus other than yourself until you learn to put yourself last. And it ain't just Jesus. And guess what? Let me tell you, it ain't just your kids and your sister, your brother, and your friend. Baby, it's other people you got to put ahead of yourself.
Jesus.
Because there are those little sacrifices, those we want. They better not ask me. I look like an ATM machine. No, you don't, because you ain't got that much money in you. But that same person turns around and expects everybody to be receptive and open and giving toward them. And I'm telling you, God always gonna look at your giving. He's gonna look at your attitude. He's gonna look at your respect to other people when you go to ask him for something. And a lot of times people can't get what they want from God because God is looking at how you're going to ask me. Look at it. Well, he gives us a scenario. The guy who's in debt. And he goes to him on debt. He pleads, oh, please just forgive me. And the guy pardoned him. He goes right out of his presence and go grab the guy who owed him up. And he said, you selfish devil. What did he tell him? He said, you're going to go straight to hell. Well, they're gonna be gnashing of teeth. I mean, this thing enraged him. He said, "You ain't." He skipped all over the judgment. Say you. He talking to that spirit that you let one go. You know that move and drag you to hell. That's what's gonna drag you. Lord. That spirit that has no compassion. That spirit that's unsympathetic about situations you were in yourself.
Right.
But God is funny about people who are selfish and stingy. I hate that spirit. That you'll never find me. Because there's something about that spirit that denotes the spirit of Satan who wants to keep and hoard for themselves and so selfish and ungiving, uncompromising, and feel like everything should be in just like that's a bad devil. And will lie to hold it and lie to hide it. Because some of y'all are lie to hide $5. Just a lie. I'm like, why you lying? $5 more. Then what God tell you be the same one lying to how to be.
Lord.
That's same. Look at Safari, hold up, this lying to hide money. Analyze the Safari, Lord, I'm gonna call it Safari.
I was like, what celebrity is that?
I was a supporter. You were like Safari. No. That same spirit of selfishness that wants to appear that it's religious, that it's doing what it's supposed to do. And in the background, you're lying and you're selfish and you're not doing. But you want to look like you're a father. You want to look like you're a giver. See, that's what that was all about. He said, you know what? Why are you lying?
Talking about
He said, you brought the money. You say you sold it for so and so. It was yours. So why you gonna pretend like you're giving something that you're not? Why you want to look like you so subservient when you're not? And what we do, we lie to how I'm telling you, this spirit is in the woman's in the house. Y'all lie about money. You're lie, deceive, manipulate about money, and God see you.
All right.
People may not never say to you, but baby, I was for somebody to say something to me that God check you. Because if God check you about money, you'll never have none.
Lord.
God check you about your finance, baby, you'll have holes in your pocket from now. But look at the intensity. God got so angry about this and boom, they fell dead.
Yeah.
Right.
See, one, he drug them to hell. The other one, he just dropped dead and went straight to hell. God got an issue on this. God got an issue about this lying spirit that we attach and this selfishness that we attach to money. Every incident when it's involving money and the people were being selfish and they were lying, God, drastic judgment.
Yeah.
Drastic. Go get your wife. What y'all get? Oh, you and your husband agreed to lie. Now y'all gonna conspire to lie. This is for all who be in a conspiracy. If they ask you, just tell them it's $12. No, I'm not finna lie. And we'll act like we don't know that dumb spirit. Now you ain't talking. You tell everything else, but the stuff you need to be telling, you're not saying nothing about. And we close. How we can act. But God gonna look right at that thing and say, you know what? Neither one. Boom. Drag on out of here too. She finna follow her husband straight to hell.
Jesus.
He died, and he said, look at her. And then she go behind him. See, what God is telling, even when it comes to righteousness, your Lordship better be the God. Not to the open. That's my so go on with it. Y'all burn together. And just be known as the two liars who got drugged to hell together.
God Almighty.
I'm on this. Because it's in the house.
Amen.
It's in the house. You don't speak. And the have money won't say that. And this was and those on the phone. Listen, you will have money and you'll be dumb. Won't say nothing. Won't say you have nothing. Know you owe people. Know you got responsibility and won't say a word. And will go right on and spend your money and do whatever you got to do and won't open your mouth and say, listen, I got money. Let me go give you this. Listen, I got that. Let me get. Won't say a word. Know you got responsibility. Won't say a word. Know that there's a need. Won't say a word. Know you can help. Won't say a word. I Lord, if I had it, I'd get it. Lying. When I hear lies, I say, God dried up.
Jesus.
Wherever it was that they lying about they ain't got it, they won't get the spit. Let me tell you something. If you wonder why, because I'm the one that praying it, because I told God, drive out that lying devil about money. And every place that there's been an abundance, dry up. Because you're going to teach them to tell the truth. You're going to teach them to be responsible and accountable. Because that's what you got to be about your money too. You will never steal from God and be wealthy.
Come on now.
And know truth. And know and keep on God, you keep trying to everywhere you go, you won't be, and you make a whole lot of I cannot keep a dollar. You know why?
Yeah.
Because when you steal, God will hold in your pocket. He make things come up and baby, everything will start going wrong. This is dropping, that is dropping, and then you know you do right by God. And God will make a way out of no way. He'll be like, Lord, I ain't know that was coming. How that even happen? He'll just do it. And he'll begin to make ways to begin to bless you. And so you got to ask yourself, if you got off the blessing track, what got you out to see the blessing?
Jesus.
What drew you up? What dried you out? Because see, even when man don't catch you, but you know what we do? We say, oh God, I'm sorry, and we get right. And we still think the consequences of all the weeks you stole. I get it. You gave your child 1 week, but you stole for 10. And think God supposed to honor. But you know what happens is that sometimes God let you go and let you get that devil let you get good in. The devil like, see, I told you don't want you good. And just when you think you have conquered, your world fall apart.
Jesus.
And guess what? God will make you have to work harder for the money.
Word.
You like, Lord, I'm working so hard for this little change, this check. See, they're about to kill me.
Jesus.
He'll make the work harder to where you are. You'll feel it in your body more than you used to. What's a sign? That's called prayer. Listen.
Lord.
Yeah, you can blame me. Because I said, God, every devil that's want to rob you, every devil want to steal from you, every devil want to be selfish, God dry every residue of where the abundance is, stop it until they wake up. Are you okay? Come on, wake up. Wake up. Because what God does, because the Bible says it's more blessed to give than receive. The Bible says this, I'd rather be the lender than the borrower. That's why I said, Lord, help me not complain. Because I told you, I don't want to be one to have to beg folks.
Right.
So I'd rather folks to beg me. Maybe that's the pride in me. But I'd rather be the one to get begged for than the one to have to beg. I'd rather be the lender. Because at least you can decide what you lend. When you the borrower, you can't tell how much folks gonna give you. They're like, oh, I got 50 cents in my you got 50 cents. When you ain't had it, you ought to be grateful. So you just have to, See, when you the giver, you can say, hey, go $1. But when you the borrower, you don't get to decide what people give you. Then they say, come back 15 minutes. Come back next week. Come back tomorrow. I don't know, I'm still playing black. They already know they're going to say no, or they're going to give you another 50 cents. Oh, y'all ain't dealing with no folks who there's some folks who will torment you, and they already know they ain't going to give you like that. And your expectation, like, Lord, I know that God is dealing with them. Thank you. And they look at you like, child, you only knew. I'm telling y'all ain't know nobody like that. I've been there. I've been the borrower. I said, Lord, whatever you have to do, and that's why every Sunday you see me up there. I don't care what came in, I get the same thing. God, it's by faith. Because God, I can't. It scared me. I ain't fearful, but I'm scared apart. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be in lack.
That's right now.
I don't. I look at my kids small. I said, God, when I shake this devil off, I'll never take it back ever again. And the only way you shake it off, baby, you got to give me. You got to obey. See, the praise, worship, and pray, that's the exterior. Now we deal with the interior.
All right.
Hallelujah.
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 All right. Hallelujah.
That dumb spirit. See, I told you that dumb spirit. That dumb spirit ain't got nothing to say. And wheresoever he taketh them, he teareth them. Tell you, but let stuff tear you up.
Let us tear you up.
And I told you, we talk about, even in our emotions, we're not able to function, and you know it's a spirit. Why do you keep being taught with this person who tells you that, who unproductive, and you don't see them a part of your future, but you can't release yourself from it, and you keep getting, let them tear you up, have your emotions all crazy over. Say, You're not going to tell me. I just refuse. I refuse to allow somebody to come in, and it's one thing about I don't know and you catch me off guard, but I know that you're no good. I know you coming to hurt me. I know you coming to throw me off. And I know you said that chicken throw. It ain't gonna work the second time. When I first didn't know, you got me. The next time I bust out laughing in your face. I would provoke the devil. I'll make the devil. I was like, I hope you didn't think me. Yeah, I'll laugh straight at the devil. But some of y'all can't come out your emotions to do it. So you get stuck, and so that person enemy keep using the same. And sometimes it ain't the same man, the same woman, but it's the same persona.
Yeah.
And why do I keep running into the same people? Because that's what you draw. What I'm learning, and it's upsetting, you draw what's in you.
Mm-hmm.
We draw lust for people because we lust.
Right.
Come on.
We draw manipulators because they know you will manipulate. They see a partner in crime. No, that's the truth. We draw liars. Let me tell you something I learned about liars. Liars are looking at them and looking at each other like, yeah, I got you. I'm telling you, spirits, fornicators, that's how people look at you, and you're like, what they looking at me for? You know why they're looking at you. Because they see something in you. God shame me one time. I was in the airport. What are you looking at me for? God said, he see perversion in you. He see lust in you. He see you desperate for money. Sometimes you're like, Lord, if I just had $100. See, nobody want to be real. Somebody pick that right on up on you. And what the enemy do is present propositions to you. You just better have enough word and you can turn them down.
My God.
But it's shameful to tell people. That's why we don't tell people like, look, you be looking out crazy. Like that's gonna deter spirits. Because you turning your face. That's this I see you.
That's true.
And but we don't know how to say, But you know what you confront the devil like, why you look what you looking at me for? Yeah, I just check the devil right there. I'm like, why are you looking at me? But you're not getting none of this. Know that. Yeah, that's how you have to. Sometimes you got to see. I don't even confront the devil. I don't even run for. And people get upset. Like you. One time we got pulled over and Lewis and McMahon, and the police, they were just wrong. They were harassing us. Unjustly pulled us over, left us out in the cold in the car for like 45 minutes to an hour, if not longer. And they were dead wrong. Say Lewis was texting. Lewis was not texting. He will text, but he wasn't. Saying he was all over the road, which was a lie. And they were deliberately harassing us because that same strip of land, they didn't think no black should be in certain type of cars. And it was nothing but racial profile. And they pulled us over and they were talking, telling us that the insurance company said that the insurance was out. I said, you a lie. So I called the insurance company right there on the Bluetooth. They were like, no, sir, you do have insurance. You didn't tell nobody that. Lied and said they went back there to the car and they called the insurance company, and the insurance company said we didn't have no insurance, which I knew was a lie. When they came back and I called him, and then he was like, well, when does they insure? I said, that ain't none of your business. What you need to know at this instant, I got insurance. Don't ask when it's supposed to be canceled or if it's, when it expires. That's none of your business. You need to know right now while I'm driving, do I have insurance? And I got it. So they went back to the car when they couldn't find nothing wrong. 4 police cars at first, waiting. Thought they was gonna pull somebody, like somebody was about to go to jail. So when they couldn't find it, Will's license wasn't dirty for a change. My license wasn't dirty. And so they couldn't find nothing. So they went back and by the time he finally came back, we had went to sleep in the car. He banged on the window, Lou like, oh, you got an attitude? He went back there and wrote Lewis three tickets. When he went to get out, and now I'm mad because I was polite to the devil. But I'm like, I can't let this go and not confront this. So after he gave the tickets, we get out the car. He said, oh, and by the way, I'm towing the car. Get out the car in the cold with no ride. No, I'm not going to let this devil leave and think that you don't did wrong and it's okay. No. So I went right up in his face and pointed my finger in his face and told him, he's a nasty devil, yeah. And then I called him a pig. But, I repent of that. But yeah, I put my hand all in their face and everything. I was singing songs about them and everything. Yeah, I was ready to fight. I was living. And then Lewis them like, then we had to call George had to come get us. And then we get up there, I was like, Lewis, they want to look in the trunk. Put the trunk, I heard it. I was acting like I had something in the trunk. And Lewis like, Dad, stop. Stop. They gave you 3 tickets. Done had us out here in the cold. We don't have to call around and you gonna defeat. We ain't did nothing. I can say whatever I want to say. So I told him, I dragged you in front of him. Then I was gonna beat him down. You were gonna drag the enemy. I'm up here with you, and you go to, that's what we do to the enemy. This is what we do with God. God stands with us, bring us out of trouble, stay with us in the trouble. And as soon as another opportunity, we turn on God with the enemy.
Jesus.
And go with the next opportunity that presents itself. The devil presents something else to you, or out of fear, and you feel loyal to something that just attacks you. How you gonna be loyal to the devil? He just came here trying to destroy your finances, destroy your relationship, mess up your mind, destroy your life, and now you want to cuddle with him, you want to listen to his music, you want to watch all his movies, you want to do what he do, you want to listen to his thoughts. I mean, he just got through with prepared to take you down, looking for reasons to take you down. I told that devil I should have made him walk back. I was so mad. And we got like in the car. I said, you want to ride? You should have told me I would have tied you on the back of my trunk and let you ride. Yeah, that's what I told the police. I knew they was mad. They were looking for my car. Because I talk trash. I had to go get my car the next day. I had to pay to get it towed. It was a mess. And they had them colluded together. God told me, he said, nah, be nice. They was being nasty. It was like, until you transfer this car to New Jersey registration, you ain't gonna get it. But God always got away. That's why you got to live right. God gave me away. He said, call Geico, tell him this. Boom, 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 boom. Got the insurance transferred over for a day. Trying to transfer over for a day. Had everything did. Switched it over, got the what's called, and turned it right back the next day. But by then, I still got the New Jersey registration. And I just got the Geico policy, but it was in North Carolina. Like, But God will give you away because they still trying to get out. I say, I still got an address in Charlotte. You can't tell me that. I still got another car in Charlotte. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me how to split. I told you I'm up here and I'm in school. I'm a full-time student. But according to the law, I still can have in both places because I'm a full-time student and I got a residency there. Get out of here. Y'all no idea what the devil got to give you away around me. But you got to live right. How about that? Listen. He said, what were taking them? He teared and fallen and gnashed upon his teeth and pinned him away. And I spake to the disciples that they should cast him out, and they could not. You keep going to people who can't help. We love to run to people who cannot get what you need out of you. They can't even get the truth out of you. You go in there with a story, and they know you lying, and accept that lie. That's why I love Mother Mary. Her method is wrong, but her motive is right. Because what she will say, that's a lie. And that directness will anger people. But sometimes people are lying. People acting like they're good when they're bad. They know good for the Father. Amen.
Amen.
It's a better way to do it, but sometimes people just are not, they're not prone to be truthful about themselves. Nasty stuff about you, you've been told since you was a child to lie about.
Right.
Let's say your mama taught you, the devil will teach you. So what you do, you got to get people who will force you to tell the truth. You got to keep forcing yourself like, no, that ain't really what I was about to do. I'm about to do something else. That's how you got to keep training yourself. You know, you got to go and tell yourself like, you know what? I got to do something else. You got to tell yourself, you know what? I was going to do that, but I need to do something else. You got to tell, I was on my way, but I just took a phone call. You know what? I had just checked myself. I was on my way. I was about to take a booty call. You got to be honest and say, oh no, you weren't just going. You went to the store, but that wasn't what your mindset when you got in your car. And sometimes you got to be honest and say, you know what? I was headed somewhere. The devil already had in my mind where to go and what to do, but God, he led me back. I don't even know how some just said just going back home.
Jesus.
I don't want to be real. They can't catch them out. So we deal with people who are not able to deal with what you really did. They can't get out of what you really did. And a lot of times people just can't take. I used to be so raw. I had no tag on nothing. It just didn't matter to me. I just felt like you came. I was like, you a liar. And I know that it can really hurt people. You just tell them the truth like that. And sometimes I'll recover. But what I understand, folks can come out there. Like, I don't care who you were. In leadership meeting, I was like, you and you. You like her husband, and she mad about it. Now what's going on? That's how real it used to be. No, you full of malarkey. You're a liar. Like, I think about family, cousin, sister, pastor. No matter what time you was, if you lied and you did it, I exposed the devil. Right there. It don't matter who you was. And I made a lot of people upset and angry. Because people didn't want to be honest. And they were liking other people's wives and husbands and stuff. Other people's girlfriends and boyfriends and stuff. And people don't want to be honest. You have to deal with the passion on. You get shamed. Elder, she was maybe mad for years. Rebuke and shame. And sit on the front row. Yeah, you sit there on the front. Good. You didn't get sit in the back so nobody couldn't see. Thank God. You was where the glory was. The word hit. It should have knocked you out first. Sit right there where it hit you first. Yeah. You were the only one sitting on the front row. Everybody was sitting on the front row was wicked. Thank God you got to sit with the righteous when you wasn't right. No, that's a blessing. Because people who don't, they have to sit with everybody else. And you get to sit with everybody look like they're righteous. Ain't nobody know which one the devil. That's the truth.
Lord.
If you want to sit back in the back and it's, oh, the devil, why you way back here? You used to be up front, why you way back? Then people would have known you had the devil.
Right.
I left you in possession, what did you bring? Y'all was sitting in the front. Devil, you gotta be glad you in the front. Nobody even knew you was the devil. See, some things you think expose you, covered you.
Jesus.
You don't even know. Some things you think expose you, that covered you.
Wow.
God had to show me that even once sometimes I think, God, you're doing so much, but God is covering you while that devil trying to expose you.
Right.
But this is what I'm talking about. When we don't faith and we don't deal with our desires and we don't deal with things properly. But let me tell you what she did. She was always thinking they want this. She had she had a little boyfriend, he died her house, you couldn't tell her nothing. Oh, they dead. She always has to, don't go over there. Don't go over there by yourself. Don't be over there, man's house. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not lying. But the Lord had me to call her one time. I said, where you at? I don't call her house. She wasn't dead. So I said, where's Nadia? And don't lie. Because I know she didn't get the Holy Ghost told me. It was like, no, she was like, no, she's not here. Where's Nadia? I don't know. She gone. So I come with you. Oh, I came over be there to get my brother. I said, I know you ain't dropped. Devil, don't tell me you don't drove to another state to get a brush. He said, you ain't drove all that way over to get no brush. That's a lie. See, that just send me there. Send me there. But see, God always lay you right on out there. Just when you got away. But see, let me tell you something. When you don't take rebuke, you don't take that correction, it'll come back. She did this girl, not on one, the girl on probably in the church. The girl come to church and everything. The girl come up not in the break room. She said, ooh, in front of everybody. That looks like you got a passion mark on your name. That never exposed Nadia right there. Minister. Yeah. Minister look like you got a passion mark on your name. That devil was mad. But see, this devil, she came to cause chaos and confusion. Because she was after another minister. What she was mad about, she felt like his allegiance was to Nadia. So she became a target. She came all the way to the church, everything, God, prayer, everything. But that whole motive behind that devil, well, that devil was like, oh, I'm going to get you because you got one up on me. That's why I said you have to watch them. Even when people come, their motives. It's a spirit. That's why we got to be spiritually discerning. We get a lot of because we're not discerning. She came the whole while, and since she called that chaos, that devil didn't come back. So the whole motive wasn't to come to get Jesus. The whole motive was let me come to cause chaos and havoc and confusion. Let me come to divide and lead. And that's what the devil do. And we allow him to do it. So this is why I'm telling you, you got to identify. But if not, we took that rebuke, you wouldn't have to take the embarrassment. See, what you fail to confront and take, you have to take something else worse. You will survive it.
That's real.
It'll make you stronger, but you'll find a reason to be bitter too if you ain't careful. Because when we get embarrassed and we get confronted, we get exposed, we want something to blame besides ourselves and say, I should have took that first rebuke because they wouldn't have went this far. And I'm telling y'all now, even whether it be about your money or your body, Take this rebuke tonight so you don't have to go and it don't cost you something greater later on down the line.
Lord.
Let me tell you something. I don't care if you ain't never gave your kid a union preserve for 20 years. You better watch this song.
Yes, Lord.
I don't know how much you don't hear yourself back. I'm a man of God. I'm a man of war. Let me tell you something. I said, Clayton, you will not fornicate today. I talk to myself. You better talk to yourself. Devil, you won't have to be over my body or my mind. You better talk to yourself. I won't get turned out or turned in. Let me tell you. Turn you into something you say you'll never be. Y'all ain't praying. Because when I pray, I be talking like, God, tell me what I need to say. The Holy Ghost will give you what to say. You say, tell you ain't gonna get turned out or turned in. Don't get turned into no freak.
Word.
Don't get turned into no bisexual. Don't see you. Don't get turned into no thief.
Help us.
Don't get turned into no liar.
Jesus.
Turned out or turned in.
You better not add your prayer. I said, devil ain't gonna get turned out or turned in.
Or turned in.
Lord Jesus,
all right, help us.
They called me to be.
Good teaching.
Y'all think I'm sitting in that computer, think I'm just sitting in that computer looking at people, baby. You better understand something, baby. You don't get this level, baby, by sitting and watching people. Everything I said, God, what you trying to show me this? And that's how you see me in my phone. Mother, you don't even know, baby. It's a Bible app. I be flipping in and I'm like, God, what is going on? Because I feel something, I hear something. God said, do this. Go here. I'm like, what does that mean? Or is that for everything? Like, you know, because we always want to consider something. I'll be trying to yeah, you be like, Lord, I showed I'm going to tell him.
That's the truth.
Lord, I speak your words. Lord. When he says start with you, see, that's when you get shamed. Then you like, I'm thinking on the truth. So you don't want to hear nobody hear you say it. Listen. Lord, mercy. He said, he answered and said unto, O faithless generation, how long shall I be with you, and how long shall I suffer you? Bring him unto me. How long will you not have the faith that you need? That's what I told you. We found our son in the enemy took your faith. He was one of the red. The devil robbed you of your faith. Your ability to believe that God will do it beyond your circumstance. And listen, let me tell you, some of y'all done been ready before, but you still believe that God will move for you.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So why would you let something you do make you think that God will move for you? Right. See, that's how you know in the devil, you know, God can't forgive you, but there's no devil, you a lie. You want me to believe that, so I won't go and get the forgiveness that I need. So to provoke God to move, because you want God to get me, but God wants you to protect me.
Right.
See, the enemy even wants to turn your God on you. Oof. He won't even your God to turn on you. Because he know when you follow him, you're going to make God have to judge you. Oh, yeah, y'all got to look at this. You got this devil. He's very clever with what he does. Yeah. He just can't win.
Hallelujah.
And you got to say, how long I'm going to be here? And generation, y'all ain't had the faith. How long y'all ain't had the faith to come out, whatever it is? How long y'all ain't had the faith to believe? Look in your family, look in the generation. Somebody still ain't had the faith to believe in marriage, to believe in relationship, to believe in, finance, to believe in stability, to believe in security, believe in respect.
Boy.
Like, no, you want respect me? No. You ain't got enough faith that you can be respected. You ain't got enough faith to believe. How long you faithful to generation? This thing don't win from generation to generation. How many more generations you got to go through before you say not you? But you know what to make you your children. Every time the devil tries to kill me, I say, devil, not me. You won't have me because you want my children. See, you don't understand. The wheel is tight. You just the forerunner. But the devil understands your children are wiser. They more gifted. They more talented. They got more. They want your child. And if you go give to the devil, who gonna protect your child? Nobody can pray for your child the way you can. Nobody gonna be able to go there and know the ins and outs of your child the way you can. And you gonna yield yourself to the devil and you come and trap on. You don't even love your kid. If you're doing the things that's going to lead to your destruction, your demise, that's going to have you poor, going to have you broke, going to have you sick, going to have you crazy, going to have you are sick. So who going to be left? Your child going to be left to raise themselves? Or you going to leave it to somebody who ain't going to care for your child, who will manipulate to do things to your child? That's why I ain't understand. Years I deal with anger. I said, Daddy, you left me. You left me to deal with people who didn't know how to handle me. See, y'all don't understand. All my life, my dad was the only one who knew how to handle me. And so when he is pulled away, you left me to people who do not know. My mother did not know how to handle me. That means she didn't love me. She did not know how to handle me. And so I made mistakes and errors and ditches in my life that my dad that wouldn't happen because nobody knew how to handle me.
Jesus.
And that anger towards him, because he left, I mean, what his own fruition, he died, but it's still, it don't change those feelings like you left me. For me to be handled by people, when I think about my aunt, them, locking her refrigerator, people who didn't know how to handle me. You left me to sometimes my siblings who didn't want to give me when I needed money for different things, who did not know how to handle me. You left me to uncles who wanted to work me like a slave to give me a penny because they didn't know how to handle me. You understand? And you look at some things that you suffered because you were handled incorrectly. And so we have to go back and release those things. That's why nobody can raise my kids but me. I'm not leaving my kids. That's why. Because I said my kids won't say what I had to do. I had to go without because my daddy, he left me with people who know how to handle my financial appetite. They couldn't handle that. I got accustomed to certain things and had it. And now they was like, well, he don't need that and he ain't got to have it. But my daddy understood me. He understood my nature and my character, knew what I needed, understood that, and he facilitated. And then you got people who deliberately withhold from you just to try to teach you can't have what you become accustomed to because they don't know how to handle you. And so what I said, and I two things like that, I said, you'll never come to me. I said, God, my prayer was, God, never let my children come to me and I tell them, no, I can't do it. And never let me not be able to be there. Just let me be there. Let me raise my own children. If they go astray, it's because they want to. It won't be because I didn't teach them. And I didn't know to pray more. Keep me and my wife together. Don't let me have children with somebody who don't believe in marriage. Those things I did pray. I didn't know to pray those things. You understand? Because I grew up around my aunt, uncle, my grandparents were married 55 years. Nobody divorced in my family. I was the first. So I didn't know about divorce. So I didn't know to pray against divorce. I didn't know I would be a target for divorce because I never faced divorce or seen divorce in my family.
Wow.
On my mother's side or my father's. So it was nothing I seen. So I didn't even know what it looked like in my family. So I didn't know to pray for that. That's why you got to ask God, what devil lurking that wants me that I don't see? I seen alcoholism, that's why I prayed against it. I seen addiction, that's what I prayed against it. I seen gambling, I prayed against it. But it was those other things that I didn't see, like divorce, that came for me, that was going to make me a first generation. You got to ask God what to pray for. And that's when it came to my kids, and I tried to cover and provide. And so many natural things and spiritual, making them get up for prayer, teaching them how to pray, making them get in the word, making them be active in church, showing them, making them preach and teach and making them know and understand, teaching them that everything we got was by God, and it was by faith, and that God gave us this. They didn't see me go on a natural job. They see me trust God. They saw, they had to witness that because I was trying to teach them that faith was the way. This is the only way that kept us. They didn't see me go 9 to 5. They never. But they had to see God do it. Whether it was few, whether it was many, that's what they had to see. It was necessary for them to see that. And that's see the faith to be placed in them for them to believe. And so they grown now. They got to believe on their own. They can't never say they didn't see it. Deliverance and endurance. I didn't. They never see me bring people home. Never see me cuss or none of that. I would stay out of none of that. Because God wants them to see. If you don't live right, it ain't because you didn't see it. You got to decide what you don't want your kids to see. Mm-hmm. You can't wait till they get it.
Right.
Amen.
Jesus.
Bring it. What are you telling God? What are you bringing to God? What is God asking for that you can't have? What is out of control in your life that you need that God said just bring it and you can't handle it? And you don't know nobody who can handle it.
Yo, Jesus.
He said this thing is out of control. It's got you all emotional. It's tearing you. It's hurting itself, but in hurting itself, it's hurting you. Bring it to me. He brought him to him, and they said they brought him to him. And when he saw him, straightway the spirit tear him. He fell on the ground and wallowed on him. That devil said, I'll kill you before you get caught. Can you imagine your child? The child fell on the ground and started wallowing and foaming at the mouth. As soon as Jesus said, bring it. Now, as long as they were talking about it, the child was fine. The Bible was talking about what the child did. But now when Jesus said, bring it, it started acting out. Whatever you ask in God, and God said, now you can't have bringing it, expect it to act up. It's supposed to fall out and foam and tear and act like it's going to die. Like it ain't going to never happen. Like it ain't going to never come to fruition. Like it can never happen. Like, look at this line of dead. That means this ain't going to never happen. You could just give that dream up. The vision fell out and it's wilding. Give it up. The dream fell out and it's wilding. Give it up. Huh? And look at Jesus. This is why I like Jesus. Jesus said, he asked the Father, how long ago since this thing came unto him? Now, here this child, God is never moved by the theatrics of what your life looks like.
Wow.
Your life is just going out, acting all out, and he just talking. How long has been going on? How long he been acting up like this? But we want Jesus to go into a panic. Because you panic. So he just leaving the boy right there while the boy just falling. He said, oh yeah, let me ask you something. How long have you been doing this? And the father tell him he's been doing this since he was a child. This thing has been from your childhood that you ain't dealt with. And he said, oftentimes, look at it, the father, Jesus and the father having a conversation. And oftentimes they're gonna cast him into the fire, and they're gonna cast him into the water to destroy him. But if you can do anything, have compassion on us and help us. God knows what you connected to. Jesus. It can cause you to live, or it can cost you your life. This man was attached to his seed. He said, you don't know how many times I don't have to grab him and hold him because he wanted to jump in the fire. And that's just like some of y'all. You know it's hot and you still want to jump right into that situation that you're going to do. That you know it has the potential to destroy you. That you know it has the potential to change and alter your life. You know it has the potential to take your life down, but you got to jump dead into it. And here we are as parents trying to stop you from jumping into something that you ain't going to be able to get out of. He said, then we pass by the water, and then you go trying to jump in there. Something that's going to drown you. This person going to be so self-observant, you ain't going to know who you are. You ain't going to see your life no more because your life going to be so wrapped up in that, or wrapped up in worry, wrapped up in fear. But you still trying to jump in. That leap of faith, you can't. But you can jump into some mess, you can jump into a fiery situation, you can jump in something that's going to drown you, but you won't take a leap of faith. So we know you got to jump in you because you jump into everything that's wrong.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, you got to jump in you. Not leap, jump, baby. You jumping into stuff. But when we tell you the right thing, I can't do it. I don't know how to jump down. I don't know how to leap down. I don't know how to keep doing it. I don't know how to keep pressing on. I don't know how to keep the best in the word. I don't know how to keep praying and then up. I don't know how to keep praising and then up. I don't know how to keep applying for a job and not getting it. I don't know how to go back to school and not getting it. I don't know how to keep taking the test and not passing. I don't need to know. I don't need to take child love and it never works out. I don't need to know how to go on dates and it still ain't work out. I don't. But keep jumping.
All right.
Because it's in you. Because if you don't jump in faith, you're going to leap in something else.
That's right.
Lord, help us up in here.
Help me, Lord. Help it, Jesus.
He said, but if you could do anything, Will you have compassion on us? Will you help us? Because it feels like your situation is there. You're talking to Jesus, but he's in your situation and he's talking to you about the situation instead of doing something about it.
Come on now. Come on now.
I'm praying and talking to you about it, but here it is. I need you to go ahead and move in it. He ain't moving in the situation, but he keep talking to you about it. You're like, okay, yeah, you got, that's good, but can you just help us? You see my child over there wilding, can you just help us? Look at Jesus. Look at Jesus. Jesus said, if you can believe, all things are possible. Yeah! Good God Almighty. Tell you that anything could happen if you would just believe God.
Anything can happen if you just believe God.
Woo!
Jesus. Anything.
Lord have mercy. Y'all don't understand how powerful that is.
Lord, thank you.
He said, listen.
Lord, I believe.
He said, if you would just believe, if you would just use your faith you got on everything else and apply it to me.
Hallelujah.
If you would just use the belief you got in the world system, your job, you're going to be able to get to work. The train going to carry you there safely. You ain't going to run out of gas. And take that and just apply it to me.
Oh, hallelujah.
If you just can believe all things. Now, see, that's why I like God. He didn't say some things were possible.
Come on.
See, because there's some things you believe in God for that one thing, know that you can get some more stuff with it.
Right.
See, like I preached the first week was the Salvation woman who goes beauty to the devil. He said, woman, be it unto thee even as thou wilt. What he told him, whatever it is that you need, because you believe for this one thing, everything else gonna come with it.
All right.
If you just believe God for that, God will sweep everything up.
Hallelujah.
You know, you ask me for that, but you get
Lord,
all of
thank
it.
you.
I'm just gonna do it all for you. He said, all things, if you just can believe, it's possible to him that believe it. And straightway, now this is what I like about the Father. The Father of the child cried out and said with tears, Lord,
Jesus.
I believe. Help thou my unbelief. That little part of me that wants to doubt God.
Lord, help me.
Hallelujah.
That little part of my mind, that logic, that reason, that analytical, that, that past, that didn't happen before, that it's going to be too much. That one that says you undeserving, the one that says that's too much, the one that says you ain't lived good enough or you made too many mistakes, that tell you it's not going to happen. Lord, help that part of me that wants to turn it back on you. Yes!
Yes, Jesus.
Hallelujah. Lord, I thank you.
Lord, I believe, because it's a part of you, most of you believe, but it's that little part.
That's the truth.
That doubt if it's possible.
God Almighty.
That little part is that little part that come and tug you back. That says, don't go hard because you're going to be never disappointed.
Come on.
Don't give your all because they're going to be never another disappointment. You got to care about sometimes you got to say, God, I hear it all. Here it is. Everything. God, I got to risk it all to have it.
Hallelujah.
Jesus. Hallelujah.
Sometimes God will put you where you have no other choice but to risk it to trust him. It can't be nothing left that anything else can happen but what you need. Sometimes you gotta say, God, I can't afford for nothing else to happen but what I believe in for. I can't afford nothing else. I ain't got no room for, I don't have no plan B. I ain't got no hope in nothing else. I don't have no side gig, nothing else. God, the only thing that happens is what I believe. God, I need you to do what I believe.
Yes.
And when you get to that place and you get to that level, then God said, guess what? Then I guess I'm just going to have to do it.
Hallelujah.
Woo!
Jesus.
Watch this. When Jesus saw the people came running together, he said, tell your neighbor, God going to do it for the people get there.
God gonna do it for the people get there.
Yeah.
They ain't running to see a move of God. They running to see your dream die.
Wow.
They coming to see what you sacrificed go.
Jesus.
They not coming for they ain't running because they want to help you. They ain't running to help your child. They running to see. They want to see your face on the expression on your face when they don't have.
My
They
God.
want to look and see the disappointment when they done. They want to see what you gonna look like in the first tear. They already see you crying. They already know you emotional. Let me tell you something. Whether you go back to biblical time with Jesus or you go back to slavery, people love to watch other people die.
That's the truth.
What a sick sport. But people they see this person get beat down. Everybody want to see them get beat down. Everybody want to be a part to watch and see them get beat down. It's like seeing somebody else in pain. That's a spirit. That people will run, not run to see them happy. They see something happen, they slowly run away. They still walk away. They can't hold their attention that long. But put something negative on Facebook, baby, you'll get so hit. Put some clothes on and see how many hits you get. Get naked and see how many. It'll blow all up. It'll go viral. Because it's sad that people rather see something agony and something. They were running to see not a miracle. They were running to see something that was going to be detrimental, something that was going to affect that man. That's why I keep telling people, it's people who run. They don't want to see you. They want to see something bad happen to you. They want to see you lose.
Jesus.
See, sometimes you gotta say, baby, you will come, but you won't see me, you never win.
All right.
Run to the bank, baby, because all you gonna do is see me get presented.
All right.
That's why you gotta prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemy, because your enemy want to see you. They don't want to come see you be celebrated. They want to come see everything fall apart so they can talk about you and point fingers and say, I told you. I said, tell my children, I said, tell you something. To do what you're supposed to do. I said, because baby, there's some people waiting to say, see ya, I told you. Because I got pregnant, but she knew. I said, baby, let me tell you something. There's some people waiting for you to get pregnant. Did I tell you that? I said, they waiting, they sit, they want you. First of all, they put it out there. Well, I can't wait till they get pregnant. I said, wow, who would want that for somebody else's child? Why would you want that burden on them? But people want the worst for you. Because they hate you. They don't want you to celebrate. They don't want you to advance because they know there's something about your life that separates them. Let me tell you, some people who know they'll never live like you, and I hate you for it.
Jesus.
Woo! Y'all don't understand. There's some people know they'll never have what you have. There's some people hearing your prophecy and they'll hate you for it. They'll do everything to block it. So that prophecy about your life will never come to pass.
Lord.
And some people are angry because what God said about your life that ain't never been said about theirs.
That's real.
Y'all hear me, but y'all ain't hear me. I will try to tell my church this. Listen, there's a word over your life. And there are people wanting that word to fail. I'll never forget. Because when I said Jab, I said Jab shot. God's going to give you a baby. She could kill. No place. But I said, God, I know God said it. Even when he left the church, I'll never forget. What's that boy, Marquis' mom? And Dreaming. But she said, Apostle said, John's going to have a baby. She ain't got me. So when she hit me up on Facebook, you know what I said? I said, do you know John got not one but 3 kids? Yeah. See, sometimes you got to let the devil. See, y'all hide from the devil, let them slide. I confront the devil. Because I want to let you know you weren't bold enough to tell me. But I want to let you know that God did what he said. The expectation was you weren't going to have it. It wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
She had 3.
Come on.
And so sometimes you got to put out there to let the devil know. So, oh, yeah, I remember you said that. Oh, yeah, that's what I want you to say. Now I defriend you. You bring the devil on there and then kick him out. You know See, but do you see what I'm saying? Like people, why would you even want to celebrate and speak and release that knowing how desperate she was to have a child? You understand what I'm saying? But so busy want to attack me that they will use those they supposedly love to try to hurt me and hurt you in the process. Why some people who will use you as a pawn, use your child, use anything to try to hurt you?
Jesus.
I watch people. See, because they'll use anything to try to get to you. But baby, I say cover and protect. Because what you don't know, you should learn that about me, baby. When my kid was born in the kindergarten, you know I got a scholarship for them for college when they were time for me to go. Because every day they see me walk to the door, cover and protect my child. What we do for job, baby, we start with Kelsey. Every day. prayed over them before I sent them into them. Baby, I don't know what I'm sending you to. And I don't trust the teacher in none of these bad kids. And a private school. Covered and protected. Let them know. And that's what you have to do, and let people know. Listen, this covered. You need to know this one is protected. But you don't even know. I wasn't even looking at it. They were watching me. And bless me. I'm thinking they coming because my check now. Because I sure had wrote that last check on faith. And I ain't know if they went through or not. I ain't got that notice in the mail, but it was real. But I said, God, every day I'm gonna leave you every month I'm gonna leave you for this tuition. I didn't have it. But God did it. He met me. Boom. He met me. No check now. Thank God. It never bounced, and he did. But I had an attitude when everybody, he brought you out. You know how you do. You think the devil will come to you. You don't do all right. Yeah, what y'all want? And they said we got a scholarship. We just sing. We the teachers and the staff. We just watch you. I was right. We were speaking in tongues. Everything. He was Baptist. White Baptist. Southern Baptist.
Yeah.
Southern Baptist. And I was speaking in tongues. I ain't got y'all afraid to cry and pray. Whenever God do it, that's why I'm so glad that boy Chris won the praise and worship leader. He won the board. That boy cried right on the floor. I said, "You better give him glory." Because I told last time that boy shouted, that boy, yeah, son, take me to the key. I said, "It's on him." I said, David, at least he said something. That boy, he had to run. I said, he had to run. I said, that boy, he saw him, take me to the king. That thing going, but he came around the thing, he was like, it's on him. They got there, they said, so he jumped, he ran up to that. You better give him glory. That boy won that thing. He said, I got to let the world know the other side, the pure side of me, who I am. That boy won that thing. That's like you tell people God to do. I don't watch the boys. I don't watch every episode of the boys. I said, God, you gonna do something for that boy. God, let him win. You got to let the deep throw the devil. Somebody got to win.
All right.
Amen.
Amen.
Somebody got to go and not be ashamed, because every other Christian got there and saw they were voted off the show.
Right.
It didn't happen this time.
Quick.
God did that thing. And guess what? When he sung, that boy came glad and he was the first one when they called the top vote. The very first one. I said, look at God. See, God gonna get the glory one way or the other.
All right.
It's the other with y'all mostly, but anyway. Lord, tell God, do it for me.
Do it for me, Lord.
Amen. He said he gonna do it. Listen, he saw the people running. He rebuked the foul spirit, saying to thy dumb and deaf spirit, I charge you, come out of them and enter no more. Thy dumb, now you're not only not communicating, now you didn't hear now. He didn't tell you that? No, I didn't. You didn't even hear God tell you? You didn't hear God telling you no. You did it anyway. You didn't hear God tell you, because He got to speak to you from the inside. It's so loud, you can't deny. You know something say, something telling me that I should. You know what that something is. But you hear it and still ignore it. Like you deaf. Like you can't hear what God's telling you what's right and wrong. God's called us to another place of accountability and responsibility. Quit acting like you don't hear what God is telling you and what He's instructing you to do because you don't like it. Because it's going to cost, let me tell you, ignore His voice, it's going to cost you later. You'll pay for it.
That's the truth.
I didn't know God told me to cut them off. I didn't know God told me to give. I didn't know God told me to stop lying. I didn't know. You did.
They did.
You didn't want to. Don't just God to help your unbelief. You got to help your rebellion.
Come on.
Help my rebellion.
That's a real prayer. My rebellion.
Hallelujah.
God will read that our spirit. That spirit ain't clean. He said that dumb and deaf spirit. See, at first he just talked about the dumb spirit. Now he said you got a dumb and deaf spirit. He said, I charge you, come out of the enter him no more. Tell your neighbor, exit and no entering.
Exit and no entering.
You got to tell something that God begin to do. I'm not going to do this again, God. It's not coming back. I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm not gonna give this devil space and to come back in. The reason why we go through worse because you give that same spirit the same space to come back in and be worse, knowing it's bringing company with you. So you could be worse than what you were before. And if people say it seems like you don't got worse, I ain't worse. Yeah, you are, because you let that spirit that brought 7 other spirits with you. So now you're worse than what you ever been. And the spirit cried. Look at that. That's how I'm even present to you. And ran him sore and came out of him. And he was as one dead, and so they said he dead. Now you got to have faith because even the devil says, yeah, Jesus gonna kill your baby. Now it would be Jesus killed your baby.
Right.
This he looking and Jesus said, God, dumb and deaf. He said, come on out of him and don't enter him no more. That spirit is so upset that it can't come back in his house. That it says, I'll tear it up so nobody else can occupy it.
Right.
See, let me tell you something. If you keep the devil out your relationship, he's gonna try to destroy it before he leaves.
My God.
He's gonna make it so unfit that you're gonna think that you can't have another. He come to rip and tear it until you feel like you're incapable of having another one, until your desire for another one ain't even there.
Jesus.
When he comes in until it's after his dead, your desire for it is dead. You don't desire no relationship, you don't desire nobody. I never let devil take me. I still desire. Like that.
You can't.
You just let the devil in right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Woo!
Right
So
out.
quick. That's why you said do not enter.
Came right out.
Come on. Shake the devil off. In the name of Jesus, shake the devil off. Yeah, teach kids, shake that devil off before you get your beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to teach y'all that because I'm about to teach her that. Lord have mercy. It went him. It's like it went him sore to even they thought he was dead. This spirit was like, if I got to leave and I can't come back, I'd rather try to kill him on my way out. Let me tell you something. There are some situations before the devil wants you out, he'll try to kill you. That's how some relationship you see the guy, he want to kill him. Like, we can't be together. If we got to go out, I'm going to kill you, then I'm going to kill myself. On my way out, you ain't going to live through it. Come on, son, I'm going to live through this.
I'm going to live through this.
It say, but Jesus took him by the hand and lifted him up. Even when the devil leaves you for dead, God will grab you by the hand.
Hallelujah.
And there's some situations that enemy left us for dead, like you never gonna recover. It ain't gonna never happen, but God came and grabbed us by the hand. That's what happened. He comes and the Bible says, and we arose. And when he was coming to the house, his disciples asked him, why we can't do that? Because people always want to do what seems miraculous and popular, and what seems to amaze other people. They want to do it. Why weren't we able? Why wasn't this thing able? And he said, this kind comes forth by nothing but by prayer and fasting.
Jesus.
You too much in your flesh to handle what's in that boy. This ain't even no adult. You can't even handle what's in this kid.
Jesus.
Just because it's a young body don't mean it's a young spirit.
That's
Right.
Oof.
He said, listen, you ain't fasted and prayed enough to handle what you want to cast out. You ain't fasted and prayed enough to handle what you're against. What he's saying, you ain't prepared for what you're up against. And that's why sometimes we feel defeated, because what you're up against exercise more power and authority to be against you than you gathered up a strength to fight against it. Why, if you don't want to lie no more, why does lie overtake you? Because you ain't girded up enough strength to resist. The scripture is very clear. Obey God.
Jesus.
Resist the devil, and then he'll flee. You don't want to obey. See, let me tell you what I'm saying. People don't obey God because it's too uncomfortable. Let me tell you what God told me. He said, be delivered from the shame of obedience. And I said, the shame. He said the enemy tried to shame Jesus even when he stripped him, when he kept taking him from place to place and stripped all his clothes out of the crowd. It was to shame him. Because it was trying to make Jesus not obey even to the point of death so he complete his mission. So even in your route to do what God says, the spirit of shame wants to come and shame you out of obeying.
Wow, that's
That
so
is
real.
so true.
You know what God told you to do, but how is other people going to see you doing
That
it?
is so true.
How they going to view you doing what you're crazy, you going, you know, and we so afraid of what other people's opinion of us, yielding and obeying God, that we won't do it. And know God told you to do it, and know this is the instruction of God, or know God called you this way. But you don't. We so busy making people think they got one up on us, or we don't want people to think we ain't no part. Well, you're a part because how you let people use you and God you who didn't care about you. That going up against people who love you ain't showing God how much. No, the one who use you and talk crazy that you let get by. Those are the ones you shouldn't have tried to deal with like that. We have ammunition for the wrong people.
Yeah.
We have ammunition for the wrong situations. The Lord said, He said, shame. Because even some people you have to forgive and you may have to love them again. People may look at you and say, that's a shame. I would have never did that. And you have to be delivered from people that you can obey me, regardless of how it looks over. And I never looked at shame why people don't obey.
Wow.
Because they feel shame. If you do something, He always makes you walk in a place of humility, and it makes you walk in such a lowly place, and it's so uncelebrated. It makes you look weak.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why He said, in your weakness, my strength is made perfect.
Oh.
He trying to weaken your flesh, and you trying to strengthen it.
Jesus.
And so I said, Lord, I was just like, Lord, I can't believe that. I said, Lord, how you shame? I ain't never even saw shame. You know, my view of shame is something totally different. Not knowing that this is the instrument that the enemy uses to stop and to watch people. They would do right. Like, they feel shame they don't offend people. To go and ask them for forgiveness, they don't want nobody to see it. Or to show love to somebody who people think they should be out with y'all. Like, they want beef. They too ashamed to seem like you know. Oh yeah,
That's good.
I told you, I knew they were going. You so afraid of what somebody's gonna say to make you look in a more lowly state that you'll go ahead and rebel.
You teaching.
And let shame cause you to rebel to do what you know is right.
You are teaching.
Don't let it drag you to hell. Lord have mercy. Jesus. And they don't let shame do it.
Don't let shame do it.
He said, this kind of people remember about and they departed and passed together. And he wouldn't let any man should know. Listen. He said, don't even worry about telling this. Listen. Don't let this be, don't let shame, don't allow these things. Be delivered from shame, be delivered from condemnation. Don't be ashamed to be a servant. Don't be ashamed to be a leader. Don't be ashamed to be the one that's humble. Don't be the shame of the one who's willing to be obedient and faithful. Don't be ashamed, to be righteous. Sometimes we don't want to seem too righteous or too, I don't want to say like I'm righteous. This is the right thing to do. And sometimes we're too ashamed to be righteous in the midst of wickedness. And it's so sad the word on God out there, we ashamed to be right. There was a time that you wanted to be right and you didn't want to be wrong. Now people want to be wrong more than they want to be right. Don't let that be you. Amen.
Amen.
Father, in the name of Jesus, God, we just thank you for the word tonight. I pray that there will be no devils in my house, God, Lord. And every devil with them, and ones who live, they got devils. Make them leave them devils outside. And tell them devils don't come up in here. God, they do, they want to execution up in here. So they don't want to be tormented, they better stay where they at. Amen. Father, I ask you, God, to help the saints, oh God, that God keep the blood and set the word, oh God, and set an atmosphere of prayer, praise and worship in their household, oh God, in their car, in their place, oh God. Be solidified in their inner being, oh God, to trust God, to take you at your word, to do what you say, Father, so we can walk in the full assurance of deliverance, so we can forgive, that we may be forgiven, Father God, so we can walk upright before you, Father God, that we can, in our weakest hour, you say, let the weak say they are strong, that we can declare strength, not because we're lying or fantasizing about it, but because out of our mouth, we spoke life to strength, but we felt the strength of God come upon us as we spoke it. God, let us remember, God, as we speak, you move.
Hallelujah.
So God, we speak, oh God, the prosperity, the good health, the obedience, the righteous living, oh God,
Yes, Lord.
the conviction, God, the determination, the stamina, oh God, to do the things that you told, the righteous living, the desire, oh God, to do what's right and fair and be balanced, God. We speak even now, God. We speak the opportunity that you've given to us, oh God, doors that open that no man can shut, as you shut doors that no man can open, God. We thank you and we honor you now. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. The people of God said, amen.
Amen.